Your cat just bolted across the room like the set you've seen a ghost, but all you did was crinkle a plastic bag. Sound familiar? Welcome to the wonderfully weird world of cat fears, where the bravest hunters can be terrified by the most unexpected things. Cats are fascinating creatures of contradiction. These descendants of wild predators who once ruled ancient Egypt can be reduced to trembling furballs by something as simple as a cucumber placed behind them while they eat. But there's actual science behind these seemingly silly cat behavior patterns, and understanding why cats do this can help us become better cat parents. Let's start with the infamous cucumber phenomenon that broke the internet. When cats encounter cucumbers unexpectedly, especially near their food bowls, they often leap dramatically into the air like the mousseline encountered a snake. This isn't just funny cat behavior, it's an evolutionary survival mechanism. Cats are hardwired to fear snake-like objects because their wild ancestors faced real serpent threats. The curved, elongated shape of a cucumber triggers this ancient alarm system, causing an immediate fight-or-flight response. Cat science shows us that this reaction happens because cats feel most vulnerable while eating, so any surprise object in their safe space becomes a potential predator. Water is another classic cat fear that makes perfect sense from an evolutionary perspective. Unlike their big cat cousins, who are excellent swimmers, most domestic cats developed in arid regions where large bodies of water were rare and potentially dangerous. Their dense fur coats become heavy when wet, making escape difficult. Plus, cats are meticulous groomers who spend hours perfecting their cleanliness. Getting soaked disrupts their carefully maintained temperature regulation and scent profile. However, some cat personality types actually love water, especially breeds like the Turkish Van, proving that cat quirks vary widely among individuals. The sound of vacuum cleaners sends most cats scrambling for hiding spots, and it's not just the noise that bothers them. These mechanical monsters combine multiple cat triggers: loud, unpredictable sounds that could mask approaching predators, erratic movement patterns that suggest a large, aggressive animal, and vibrations that cats feel through their sensitive paw pads. To a cat's heightened senses, a vacuum cleaner might as well be a roaring dinosaur invading their territory. Aluminum foil creates a sensory nightmare for cats. The metallic crinkling produces high-frequency sounds that hurt their sensitive ears. Cats can hear frequencies up to 64,000 Hz compared to our measly 20,000 Hz. The texture feels unnatural under their paws, and the reflective surface creates confusing visual stimuli. It's like walking on a combination of nails on chalkboard and funhouse mirrors. Citrus scents might smell refreshing to us, but they're overwhelming assault on cat senses. Cats have twice as many scent receptors as humans, making strong odors like lemon, orange, and lime intensely unpleasant. In the wild, many toxic plants have citrusy compounds, so this aversion likely helped their ancestors avoid poisonous vegetation. This explains why cats do this dramatic head shaking and backing away when they encounter citrus peels. Sudden movements and loud noises trigger what's called the startle response in cats. Their nervous systems are designed to react instantly to potential threats, a trait that kept their wild ancestors alive. Unlike dogs who were bred to work alongside humans, cats retained more of their independent survival instincts. This is why your cat might zoom away when you sneeze unexpectedly or drop something. Other cats can be surprisingly frightening to many felines, especially if they haven't been properly socialized. Cats are territorial creatures who prefer controlling their social interactions. Strange cats represent potential competition for resources, mates, or territory. Even the scent of unfamiliar cats can cause stress, which is why multi-cat households require careful introduction processes. Large, unfamiliar objects like balloons or big stuffed animals can trigger fear responses because cats assess threats based on size and unpredictability. A floating balloon defies their understanding of how objects should behave, making it seem supernatural and threatening. Understanding your cat means recognizing that their world operates on different sensory rules than ours. The vet's office combines nearly every cat fear trigger: unfamiliar scents from other animals, strange people, confined spaces, and the memory of uncomfortable procedures. Even the carrier ride there creates anxiety because it signals that their routine is being disrupted. This is why many cat lovers struggle with vet visits, despite knowing they're necessary for feline health. Finally, being stared at directly can make cats uncomfortable because in cat communication, prolonged eye contact is considered aggressive or threatening. This is why cats often approach people who ignore them. Those people seem less threatening because they're not making challenging eye contact. These cat facts remind us that our feline friends experience the world through incredibly sensitive senses that pick up details we miss entirely. Their fears aren't silly or irrational. They're logical responses to a world that can seem overwhelming when you have superhero-level hearing, smell, and sensitivity to movement. The next time your cat exhibits weird cat behavior, remember that they're just trying to navigate a world full of potential surprises with the instincts that kept their species alive for thousands of years. What cat fact surprised you the most? Does your kitty have any unusual fears we didn't mention? Share your funniest cat fear stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your furry friends' quirks. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new about cat behavior explained. And subscribe for more adorable cats, content, and pet videos that help you understand your feline companion better.